students that stand before us have not only succeeded academically, but also have succeeded in becoming fast friends and part of our family. It is with mixed feelings that we have this ceremony today, because as much as we want to applaud and congratulate you guys, it's also very sad to see all of you go. I am very, very, very proud to stand here before you. My name is Shirley, and I'm the Assistant Principal of Supervision. And I want to also take this opportunity to introduce Mr. Sung, our pianist. I now leave you with Mr. Melendez and the Honor Guard. Mr. Melendez, please.
Colors, present arms. Riflemen, present arms.
Can everyone please rise for the Star Spangled Banner? He calls us, the winners.
astonishing. You are? Well, the day we all were anxiously waiting for has finally arrived. I stand up before all of you today just to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to you all, the parents, because you trust us. Thank you to you, the staff, because without you, these young leaders will not be wearing those gowns today. To you, the parents, today, everybody at Medical, we are honoring our pledge to you. We are giving you back a high school graduate. We are giving back to society today 79 of you. Wow. And to you, my dear winners, thank you for being so challenging. Thank you for all the time challenging all of us to be the best educators that you deserve. We may see the world different than you. We know we do. But I can assure you that your success is the reason for our existence. Don't feel surprised if tomorrow, and I was telling that to one of you about 2 weeks ago, don't feel surprised if tomorrow you start talking like your parents. And perhaps you will start talking like us. Don't be surprised if tomorrow you may find yourself telling your children, that's easy, that's simple, come on, you can do it, you are my winner. The life lying ahead of you may not be easy. You may find obstacles and people that make it hard for a while. But only you can be the ones to stop anybody from stealing your dreams. Nobody else. You can change the world with a random act of kindness at a time. Be honest. Be truthful. Do not ever give up. Be persistent. You are my winners. When you wake up tomorrow, there will be no scrubs. And you can wear your hats. Your active life in this school is coming to an end. But the school of life will be opening for you. My humble heart could not be filled with more pride because you are a child of mine. I love you.
Thank you, Mr. Vila. Next up, we have Mr. Carlos Pichardo, who will be reading an introduction for our salutatorian.
Yes, it is morning. Good morning to all of you. And once again, like Mr. Quintana said, thank you for trusting us with your students, with our students, with your children. It is a pleasure to be here today and an honor, and to say thank you to all the parents to say thank you to all the staff. And to you, it is not over yet. I'm going to be behind you. Yes, I'll be there and making sure that you follow school. All right? It is not over. There is no substitute for education. You still have to go ahead and do it. To all of you, from the bottom of my heart, congratulations. It was a pleasure to teach her in physical education to such a talented and determined student. Her smile served as a motivation for her fellow classmates. She was able to accumulate excellent academic average of 96.55. She will be attending State University of New York at Stony Brook to major in physics. With honor and enthusiasm, I introduce our class of 2007 salutatorian, Ms. Afrosa Hussein.
We are gathered together to celebrate their accomplishments. It's okay. As the graduating class of 2007, I'm honored to speak to all of you as your salutatorian today. Being up here makes those nights of endless homework, college now courses, and staying up all night.
It's okay, sweetie. It's all right, baby. Keep reading. We love you.
Studying for exams is worth the effort. To my fellow students, someone once said, our lives are not determined by what happens to us, but by how we react to what happens. Not by what life brings us, but by the attitude we bring to life. While attending high school for medical science for the past 3 years, I have learned that through discipline, courage, and determination can establish what we are capable of achieving. We need discipline to be successful, and without discipline, you will become arrogant. High school for medical science, disciplining through setting down rules and accepting the consequences when rules are broken. We need courage to face down predictable situation that comes our way. High school for medical science gave me the opportunity to finish the curriculum in 3 years, which gave me the opportunity, the courage to succeed in college in the future, which I did not believe I could have done before. It also gave me the courage to go for the advanced degrees diploma. Through determination and confidence, we finished the curriculum we needed in order to graduate. We did it by working so hard, someone and others, having a positive outlook, stressing about things that did not much matter, and pushing ourselves until we were satisfied with our work. When I look back to all the years that I have attended high school for medical science, I remember all those times when the school aides would tell us to put on our scrubs in the hallway with no bathrooms. Or the times when we went to watch students versus teachers games where the students always ended up losing. But I know they enjoyed going against the staffs. I definitely won't forget our hyper guidance counselor who guided us Writing skills got better, and I passed the English region with a decent grade. We are all successful today by making it through high school in one piece and graduating today here at this beautiful place. Events like graduation makes us feel important, accomplished, and simply happy to know we finally made it. We can go on with our lives, taking with us all the good times we had and the lifelong friendship we have made. Don't let anyone bring you down. Build yourself up when they do. Don't take anything for granted, because there will be times when not everything is given to you on a silver plate. You have to work for it. Love your life and live it to the fullest. It's the only one you've got. And remember, you never need to carry more than what you need, what you can hold. I want to thank my parents for supporting all my decisions and just being there for me when I needed them. I want to thank all my teachers for providing us with the skills and knowledge we will need when we leave off to college. I want to thank Mr. Loretto for making me fall in love with physics, which I will be majoring in college. I want to thank Mr. Collarbone for giving me the opportunity to take part of the honors program. Thanks, Dad. Thank you.
Thank you, President. Thank you very much, Ms. Hussein. Thank you. Now we have to continue with a young lady, a hardworking student that is able to overcome different challenges such as 9 periods a day, heavy load of challenge, and college now courses, and participation in different after-school programs. Within the 3 years at the High School for Medical Science, she accumulated an outstanding average of 97.70. And like a good friend to Afrosa, she will be attending to the same school, the University of New York, Stony Brook, in majoring in nursing. Her goal is to stimulate the minds as well as the hearts of those in need through such a caring profession. It is a privilege to introduce our class of 2007 valedictorian, Ms. Diagi Wade.
Good morning, graduates, parents, guests, staff, and teachers, and Principal Quintana. I welcome you all to the 2007 graduation for High School for Medical Science. I must admit, getting to where I am today has been no easy task. When I was in 8th grade and it was time to choose high schools, high school for medical science was actually my second choice. And to tell you the truth, I had no intentions of coming to this school. But once I got accepted, I decided to give the school a try. I think what actually attracted me to the school more was the chance to graduate in 3 years. After all, the sooner I graduate, the sooner I'm able to finish college and make money. Coming to medical science has truly been an amazing experience. I met new friends and teachers who gave me the confidence and push I needed to do my best. When I first started in 11M, the environment of the classroom was so different from the one I was used to in junior high. The students were more focused and cared more for what the teacher had to say. When the time came for selection into the Girls Honors Program, I worked even harder and pushed myself like I've never done before. When I found out I made it, I was filled with great joy. After all, this was the reason I came to high school for medical science, and at that moment, I was glad I did. When the next year came around, I was now in 21M, therefore officially making me an honor student, which I'm very proud of. But even as an honor student, I did have my struggles, and one struggle was math. Math was the one subject that really threw me off. But in the end, I tackled it and made it through. That, of course, wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for my math teacher, Mr. Calderon. I remember one time during a parent-teacher conference when he told my mom that I was a good student, but I needed to build more confidence within myself. And for that, I'll be forever thankful because it really showed me that if I didn't believe in myself, no one else would. Another unforgettable moment that I must mention was when my good friend F1 asked me, is the Banana Republic a country? That is truly one moment like many others that I won't forget. The Girls Honors Program really challenged me to focus and stay on track when everything else was going astray. Another program that really helped me was College Now. Even though at times I really wanted to just quit, it made me realize that college is no joke, and that if I really intend to pass and graduate, you must work a lot harder than you ever did in high school. Both of these programs have truly helped prepare me for my next 4 years, which will be at the State University of New York at Stony Brook. I just want you all here to know that I'll be forever grateful for the things I've learned in high school for medical science. The challenges that I've gone through in the school have truly shown me what friendship and believing in yourself is all about. And that, I'm proud to say, has shaped me to the person you see today. A person who was unsure of herself and always doubting whether she was able to do this or that, and to someone who is now ready to face any obstacle that may come her way. All of this wouldn't have been possible without the friends, teachers, school aides, and staff members who pushed and believed I could do great things. I want to thank my family, teachers, and the students of 31M for being my strength and my light at the end of the tunnel when I couldn't see. Congratulations, class of 2007, and I know each and every one of you will go out and do great things. May God bless you all, and I wish you the guys the best in college and beyond. Thank you.
As you can see in our program, our next event is a musical selection, a song entitled Unwritten by Natasha Bennington, and this will be performed by Mr. Sung and seniors. You can come up to the stage.
Thank you.
call up someone who has worked very closely with a lot of our students this year, Mr. Danny Bollock. And the whole book
Good morning. That was an incredibly difficult act to follow. I'm not going to try to sing. On behalf of Dean Carlos Molina, who is the Dean of Academic Affairs at Hostos Community College, who unfortunately couldn't be here because of a family emergency, and on behalf of the entire staff of the Office of Academic Affairs at Hostos and of CUNY, I welcome you, I congratulate you, and I'm just going to share a couple words of advice. Having worked with many of you in the College Now program, I know that you're all completely ready for what lies ahead, all the challenges that are going to face you. When Principal Quintana first asked me to speak at this graduation, I started to think a little bit about what advice I would have wanted to have gotten when I was in high school. I asked some friends, I asked some colleagues, they all wanted me to tell you to do internships, they all wanted me to tell you to avoid credit cards. Trust me, avoid credit cards. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that there's just one thing I would want to leave you with. And it seems pretty simple, but I think it'll take you far in life. And quite simply, I just want to ask you to always ask questions. Ask questions and critically engage with the world around you. Whether it's with yourself, your professors, fellow classmates, or society at large, the only way you're going to learn, the only way you're going to grow is by asking questions. When you're in college next year, I guarantee that wherever you go, there's going to be programs that provide free tutoring. There's going to be programs that give you scholarships. There's going to be programs that send you to Europe for free for semesters abroad. The only way you're going to find out about these programs is if you ask questions. Joseph Campbell once wrote that when you follow your bliss, doors will open where you would not have thought there would be doors. Over the next few years, you'll have many opportunities to explore your interests through friendships, through classes, through travel, and through internships. I urge you to take every opportunity to broaden your horizons. Don't be afraid to take a dance class or a pottery class. Don't be afraid to write for the newspaper or volunteer at a shelter. Try for the track team, run for student government, or start a choir. You never know what sparks might be lit and which paths you might ultimately choose. Among us today, there may be a budding Picasso who has yet to pick up a paintbrush. There might be a young Martin Luther King who has yet to write a first speech. And there may be many, many talented singers who have just sang their first song. Don't limit yourself to what you think you should do or study. If you have an interest, pursue it. The purpose of an education, according to James Baldwin, is to create in a person the ability to look at the world and make his or her own decisions. To ask questions of the universe and then learn to live with those questions is the way identity is achieved. The obligation of everyone who thinks of themselves as responsible is to examine society and try to change it. This is the only hope society has. Questioning yourself, questioning your beliefs, and questioning society can be difficult. And there is no doubt that over the next few years there will be times when you may feel a little lost, frustrated, maybe even alone. During those times, I ask that you think back to the feelings you have today. The boundless optimism and the sense of love and support that you feel from your fellow classmates, your family, your friends, the staff here, and everyone on stage. We all love you, we support you, we celebrate you, and we're so incredibly proud of you. And we know that you're going to be able to fulfill all the promise that you've already shown. Thank you so much for letting me share this incredibly special day. I get choked up at graduations. Congratulations to the class of 2007. You've earned it.
Good morning, graduating class, staff members, parents, students. I'm very happy that you guys made it. With great honor, I would like to call in again Daniel Bullock to present this plaque as a thank you for your hard work. Great.
Thank you, Mr. Bullock. Next up, we have a series of awards that our staff is going to come up and give some of our seniors who have absolutely excelled in certain areas. So the first person that I would like to call up is Ms. Harmon.
Good morning, class of 2007. Today I'm going to present 2 awards for outstanding performance in the academic subject of English Language Arts. The first is going to be presented to a beautiful young lady I'm so happy to see graduate, Michelle De Jesus. The second award goes to another young woman that inspires me. She has demonstrated an amazing improvement in her ability to speak English, and I'm so proud of you, sweetie. Elizabeth Salgado.
My name is Mr. Crump, and I'll be presenting the Social Studies Award. The first one go to a young lady that showed a lot of determination in her final semester with us. It is for Most Improved Social Studies, and it is Guides Perez. The second student is the overall Social Studies Award. We have 2 students that we're going to be recognizing. The first one finished his history work in 2 years at High School for Medical Science. So, Odell, please come up. And our final student receiving the Social Studies Award, student that I had the pleasure of working with for 2 years. He went on a trip to Philadelphia with us this year and was very energetic, very excited about the topic. I hope he continues to study history. Adam Knopf.
In behalf of the math department, I'd like to recognize 3 students who have excelled in mathematics. These 3 students have had an average of well above 95 in their 3 years of mathematics studies. I'd like to give the first award for the most improved student to a young lady who believes she's not good at math, but I beg to differ. Diagi Wade. Our second award goes to a young lady who has about a 98 average in mathematics, the second highest average in our math class, and that goes to Efwa Gansa. Goes to a young lady who also has above a 98 average in mathematics. Her name is Shakia Jackson. Thank you, congratulations.
Now, I was given the most difficult task of selecting the best science student from such a great group that we have this year. The most improved science student goes to Mireya Garcia. I have 2 more students here, and to select those 2, I did not sleep the whole night thinking how to choose them. Okay. The first one goes to F.O.R.
I will be presenting awards for this one-man department. The first student who will be recognized for having improved the most, I recognized a dramatic change in her when she told me to help her and to scold at her if she did not do what she needed to do, because her dream was to go to Binghamton, and she ultimately achieved her goal, and that is Monique Armstrong. The next student, well, the 2 students I've chosen, obviously it was a difficult matter, but Jonathan Garcia. Last but not least, this young lady excelled in this subject, but also demonstrated a maturity and intelligence that was far beyond her age, and she will become a great child psychologist. Zanetta Onsi.
Good morning. I'm here to present the most improved for physical education. That goes to Russia Records.
My most two outstanding students was Odell Lacroix. Last but not least, Shakia Jackson.
Good morning, class 2007. Congratulations. Today I'm here, honor and pleasure, to present to you the foreign language arts. This is our first year that medical science are taking the Spanish Regents for Spanish and all and staff. Choosing two of the outstanding students, and truly this was very difficult. There's also a student that I'm so proud of her. She has to excel, improve in her Spanish skills, and she is not native Spanish speaker. And with this honor, I present to you Effor Banza. Outstanding students for the foreign language arts, Spanish, is Natasha Jones. Let me mention that she had 100% from the state regions exam. Sanchez. Congratulations,
Congratulations. I'm so amazed and proud of all of you. I'm presenting the Achievement Awards. I'd like to call Duran Fuller, who has
Let's continue. Governor's Committee on Scholastic Achievement Award goes to Adam Knapp. Tracy Green. Now, High School for Medical Science would like to recognize the service and the commitment of the following student. She didn't only came after school during parent-teacher night, also during Regents Week, just helping us out, and we will truly miss her. This plaque for service goes to Monique Armstrong. She was also awarded the New York Blood Service Scholarship based on service. During the whole semester, one of my seniors came in and she expressed her need of helping others, of giving out at least a penny, and we all agreed to put in little piggy banks in each office, in each classroom. We collected $786 to St. Jude Hospital, and the initiative for this was Sapphire Natalia, the award based in courage and commitment goes to two students, Vanity Gonzalez and Hannah Collins. Dana Collins. The Leadership Award goes to Moses Kendis. Student Award goes to Delta Thompson.